Hello, all the women out there. First of all, I like to wish you a happiest Women's Day as we all congregated here to work on women and their personality. So today we are going to discuss about the superpower women are having. Since so long, many of us always wonder that which are the superpower which we are having since our childhood. So today I will let you know that how many superpower every individual woman have in their life. To be very friendly, there are 4 stages of superpowers. Superpower always not only generated by individual but also by the surrounding. So, would like to tell you which superpower we are having. In our childhood, most of the girls, they feel that many times they think that which is their superpower. They wonder, they ask the people, but eventually they rely on their parents. So, on my opinion, I would like to say, in my childhood, my parents are my superpower. Why? Because we trust on parents more than us. The moment we go out, we just hold the finger of our father. Especially we know that each and every girls have the bonding, the strongest bonding with their father. So they trust on their father. Same way opposite gender always attracts, mother always love her son. So purposefully I would like to say in early childhood, if the superpower we will consider, that is our parents, because blindly we trust on them, blindly we follow the path which they are following in their life, or on which they are walking, on which they are going, and on the next moment the greatest trust we show on our parents, and that is how they find the better half for ourselves. The moment they decide to marry us, we just get ready to marry them. Even though these days we ask, we also finalize some sort of things before it and then we marry. So these are very trending situation. As there are exceptions, love marriages are also there. So I am not against with it. But afterwards, as the second stage of superpower which we gain, that is the power of family, the another family which we call in-laws family. So many times we trust on our husband, we do the things relying on them. Sometimes if we wanted to do, we ask them first, then we move on. And many times our family members, and especially our husband, they bolster us very strongly that we can be the one what we are willing to be. So that is the second stage. Would like to talk about the third stage, and it is after the maternity. Once the women become mother, throughout the motherhood, they share their full of the love on their children, whether it is son, whether it is daughter, but mother just spread or shower whole the love on their children, and that is the best and strongest thing which she has ever done. Later on, after the nurturing their children, when children get youngsters or in those teenagers, that mother always try to be on their children, that if they are doing this, then it should be okay, whatever you like you can do, I will be agree with you. These are the points of mother. And afterwards, the last stage, which is not relying on anybody, but the last stage should be to the individual woman, which throughout the all stages they have enhanced their own power, which is also called the super strongest power. So these are the stages which I personally believe, and throughout that the power I had gained, that story I would like to tell you. One of my experience I had in my childhood. Let's begin with my personal experience and my superpower. While I was a child, the same way I had shared with you, I always trust on my parents. Whatever decision my parents had made for me, I had always fully trusted on them. And that was my superpower, because I always think that my parents will always think positive on me, and that is always true. Later on, while I had came in my teenager, I had to move from my house to the college, not relying on anybody, but while I was going alone, many times I was thinking that I was feeling so fearful, I was feeling so scared. The moment I had started going to my college, as I had done it not after my HSC education, but I had done it after my 10th grade, as the college was of my diploma. So as I had started communicating from my house to my college, on first day and second day and day by day, when my father just watches my face, he came to know something is there, like I was not feeling comfortable with. So on very next day, when he felt for 2 to 3 days, on the very next day he asked me one question, that is everything okay with you? Why you are feeling bit different? Why you are looking so fearful? Is there somebody who will scare you, or who was just trying to harass you? Because my father was the first who has allowed me to go to my college, and which is really far from my house, which was taking around 2 hours. So that was the moment while I was thinking that it should be good to answer him the way I was feeling. It should be okay to share the thoughts which are constantly coming in my mind. Eventually I had finalized and I discussed it with my father. By the replying, I thought for a while, and then I said, my father, everything should be okay. Nobody is there who is harassing me or trying to tease me. But one thing I always feel, and that is the fear of human being. When I go out, when I see people, when I see that they were staring at me, when I see that they are like talking and just smirking or whispering to each other, I always feel that if they will harass me or if they will just fight with me, what should I do? Because at that time I was very thinner. So I was thinking that I don't have dare to fight again them. I don't have a dare to even speak back. So while I shared this thing to my father, he heard me very patiently. Afterwards, he just kept silent, and then he told me one thing, and I think that was my superpower which my father has realized me. And do you want to know that what he told me? He told me merely few words, and they were the words that, who told you that you are thin and you don't have power? Who told you that you are not able to fight back them? Who told you that you are weakened or coward? Don't be like that, because even though you are a thinner, even though you are feeling like fearful, then also what? The power you have, that is in your words. The power you have, that is in your voice. The power you have, that is in your sound which you make. If you shout out, then everybody will gather to support you. Never forget it and remember it for your lifetime. And that moment I came to know, yes, I have that power. Yes, the voice, the sound, the words I have, the speech I have, that is like many times I heard from my teachers, they had always said that the sound you have, it's like you have swallowed the mic. So the moment my father had just reminded me, I came to know, yes, I have that power. And later on he said me that, see, the girls, the women have the power in their voice. Once you have some problem, once you feel that somebody is staring at you, once you feel that somebody is harassing at you, just shout out, just call them and just tell them that how dare you stare at me, how dare you talk to me. So that is the power you have, and people will gather you, people will collect around of you, and they will support you. So the moment I realized that the power I have, and later on I worked on my speech, I worked on my voice, and I worked on my words, that yes, this is the strongest superpower I am having, and the same power I am using in front of you. Many times when I see that while commuting from one place to another place, while I come across with the people who stare me, who try to make fun of me, or who try to even woo me, so at all the times I fight back with my strongest voice, and no need of gathering of people, because the one who was just harassing me, they will run away. And that is the power which every individual woman have. You all have various types of power. This superpower I am talking about because I realized, my father has realized me, and then the moment onwards I had worked on it. Every woman have the power of their individual. You just need to recall it, you just need to realize it, and you just need to execute in your life the way you are. You can use it as a weapon. It's not that every time we can use the power of our superpower on particularly fighting or just doing some quarrel. It's not like that. You can use it as your talent. You can use your superpower in the place of where you are giving the strongest speech, in the place of where you are using it in a public speech, in the place of where you are suggesting someone. Because if I will tell you, because if I will give you the suggestion in very lowest word or in very low sound, people will never trust you, even though you had good experience, even though you are enough to tell them. Yet people will just avoid you, people will just try to just take out you from their life. So always trust on your superpower, always work on it. And as this is the 8th March, I will say that the Women Power Day, it's not just the Women's Day, but it's Women Power Day. Please recall your superpower, please work on it, and always remember that the power you have will be never snatched by anybody. The power you have will be never destroyed by anybody. Just you need to trust on your power, and this is the thing every individual woman have. So in the end, I would like to say, the power we have, we must have to use it. The power we have, we can make our life better as the one we were having. The power we have throughout that, not only we can make our life, but we can make our full of the family's life. We can make the life of each and every individual who are living surrounding of us, because the way we live, the way one individual woman has the power to even run the whole world. And this is the superpower which I called that my strongest superpower. So believe in you, trust in yourself, and implement in your life to be the better version. Thank you so much for listening me. Thank you so much for supporting me the way you are strongly supporting. And I had read many of your comments, and which are really mind blowing. I had even replied on them, and keep on commenting, keep on just showering your blessings on me, and keep on supporting me throughout liking and sharing the video. Thank you so much. In the end, bye bye, take care.